is your personal view on should we have the Prime Minister and the CBI under the control of the Lokpal?
So my first question to you, is there any scarcity for an anti-corruption law in India?
Yeah, I think we have plenty of laws. Yeah.
An investigating agency, enough. But it is the implementation may be wrong here and there. Anybody can be a Lokpal. Suppose imagine a Lokpal who is already in Karnataka, issued a warrant against the ministers in Delhi. Suppose he come back here as a Lokpal in India, what will happen? See, the maturity is there, the person's understanding is there, and simply some complaint, issue a notice on one complaint without a proper investigation or inquiry. The point is this parliament created and the government, the system today is a product of Indian Constitution. Indian Constitution is a product of freedom, long freedom struggle. And it was written, approved by the most brilliant men of those days. They could imagine what will happen in the future. They made it. Today, the Lokpal argument by the certain groups of people claim to be they represent the 120 crores people. I don't agree with that. No, they don't represent even 10% people according to me. What they say, forget the constitution, forget the parliament. We dictate, you agree. I'm sorry, I will not agree to that kind of approach. No. The Lokpal, yes. Corruption there, yes. You are an individual. Why do you go to a politician or a minister for what? Something to be done after beyond the rules.
Right.
Why the citizen try to do that? Okay, but you may have the problem if you go to a collectorate or a taluk office. Government servants. Government servants, maybe that's another major thing. But the whole attack is on the political class. I believe and I claim, maybe we can count the corrupt fellows in the political class. Don't think everybody is corrupt in the political class. No, I don't agree with that. I know my state. There may be few, but not to the all. I know a congressman work in my state. He come for a party work outside. You know how much rupee you want to spend? For the dhobi or himself wash. It is, dhobi take one piece, he may take 600 rupees. But he have the money, he work, and I know many congressmen is starving. They never, what they can do, they never go for recommendation like that. The ordinary Congress worker, I know, even communist worker, they get a salary from the party office, limited people.
Yeah.
But understand this kind of problem. That does not mean there is no corruption in the political system. Yes, there are. But that does not mean this country's basic philosophy should be thrown away. And basic institutions can be thrown away. There is a problem. Not today, tomorrow will be a problem. Tomorrow, any Lokpal, he decided to destabilize a nation. He can. No problem. Is it any death warrant get a complaint in India? You can ask somebody to give a complaint. Make an inquiry. Then what we do in parliament? We fight each other. We demand resignation, there is an inquiry. Is it not? So MPs, do we drag into this position? Or we must decide, any complaint later, we keep quiet. No. It is reflecting the members of parliament. I understand this problem. And what is today the impression of the world after the CAG report? India is the most corrupt country.
Yeah.
All this. And look at everybody has something. Even the people who were the champions, allegation came against them also. The records, whether it's 1 rupee, 1,000 rupee, 10 crores, different matter. Corruption is corruption for 1 rupee and 10 crore. Must understand this. So, anyhow, my party supported the government decision to have the Lokpal. We support it, no problem. But we are people like me feel very cautious about it. We don't want this institution should be diluted, the power. The power of the institutions have been given by the Constitution. We can transfer these powers to other institutions. We can, but we cannot completely transfer everything to somebody. Individuals. And what is the guarantee? I don't want to name anybody. But even today, the JPC is calling, the debate is going on, the CAG report. You understand this? I don't want to blame anybody personally, but some kind of a mature approach is necessary. Understand the Indian constitution, understand Indian democracy, understand the governance. And one judicial pronouncement. Not the cancelling the election of the Prime Minister, disqualifying a Prime Minister.
Yeah.
You know the follow-up. Know what happened in the country. Disqualifying a Prime, it's not a joke. For a small reason, as Kuljit Nair put it that time, it's a small petty issue, you disqualify a Prime Minister.
The sitting Prime Minister.
The sitting Prime Minister. Naturally, it is almost equivalent to an army coup. I'm telling you, so it all depends on the individual also. So any of the Lokpal bill, I am for a Lokpal bill or an institution, and others should merge with that, I have no problem. Okay, but it should be reasonable and don't make it an impression. This only to check the MPs. MPs cannot be. The problem is there. On 105, you have freedom to speech in the parliament. Suppose, ultimately I am going to finish my argument. Suppose you make a speech attack. Firoz Gandhi made a brilliant speech. But the first speech, I can say, is one of the best in the parliament once upon a time. Attack on Mundra and LIC came into being. Jawaharlal Nehru introduced. Okay. Many times happened in the parliament. Suppose a corporate house don't like attack on them. They can easily find 10 people to file a complaint against the MP. Where's the freedom? See, no, members of parliament have the right to speak and criticize. Because today the corporate houses have become big force. Jawaharlal Nehru's period was not a big force. Today, they are trying to become members of parliament. The corporate houses try to dominate the economy. And they make a complaint, write a letter to Prime Minister. Nothing is moving. Many things are moving for the poor. Narega is moving. No problem. Now the food security moving, no problem. The poor people has no complaint by the rich and the head of the corporate houses. And I believe this instrument of Lokpal may one day become the tool in the hands of the corporate houses to blackmail the political leadership whom they don't like. You watch. Okay? You watch. I have a strong view on this. I am against corruption. I can say boldly against corruption. Some of the Kerala people, we are very bold on this. We have nothing to hide. Our life is open. I have been in politics for 50 years, no problem. As a student leader.